Tamara Dunn.
Can you hear me now? My name is Tamara Dunn. I live at 2232 Old Reedy Creek Road, and I am your neighbor. I say that because along with the governing bodies of Wake and Durham County and the City of Durham, you own the tract known as the Oddfellows Tract, which is right next to my house, and where the airport wants to put a quarry. Since the first public meeting in June 2016 that we attended, I've been trying to get answers from the RDU Authority and my elected leaders on how this will impact myself and our neighbors, our homes, and our quality of life. What I've gotten are flippant answers, platitudes, and silence. We've been ignored and we've been felt threatened. At the first meeting, the airport staff and authority members would pass us off from one to the other whenever we would ask questions about potential damage to our wells, buffers, noise pollution, air quality, or the impact on the foundations to our homes and to our property value. When I finally did get an answer from a member of the RDU Authority, it was flippant. He said, well, look at it this way, in 30 years you'll have lakeside property, which is actually untrue because along with being flippant, it was kind of ignorant of the outcome because we won't have lakeside property. My response was, you mean when I'm 90? He then said, well, your children will have lakeside property then, which is also untrue, as the engineers have explained to us. My response was not kid-friendly. So when I asked the airport CEO why they hadn't bothered to reach out to the neighbors directly, because there's really only 3 of us, he responded, well, we didn't know how to get in touch with you. Yet they knew our address well enough to put it into the lease with Wake Stone, should they be able to purchase our property, which I think is a little presumptuous. I listened to the airport lawyer. I sat in court and listened to the airport lawyer say to Judge Ridgway, well, you know, there's really only 2 owners impacted by this. And there's actually 3 of us. To date, no one from Wake Stone, RDU Authority, or the staff has bothered to sit down with myself or our neighbors and explain how this will impact us. No one has gone over buffers or how it will affect our quality of life or our property values. When you get to the heart of the matter, the community owns the airport and the lands they manage. We elect our officials to manage our resources and assets. The public has made their feelings clear with every poll, meeting, and petition. We don't want another rock quarry. As our leaders, we need you to speak for us. As we've worked through the process, I've heard commissioners and council members state it's not my job, it's not our responsibility. But as our elected leaders and listed owners on the land, I have to ask, whose responsibility is it then? And who do we ask to intervene?
Thank you.
Ask a question.
You have a question?
I have a question. As we're looking at this map, where does Mrs. Dunn's property exist at on the map? Okay. The blue, the blue area, the kind of, yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood.
It's this little, well,
look, there
you go. It's the wedge. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I just want to make sure I understood. Thank you.
Okay.